What up, guys? We're here at jiu-jitsu practice. I don't get to show it off in the octagon too much, but I really love doing jiu-jitsu. So we get in here, we put on that gi, working towards that black belt still. I just love being out here on the mat, being healthy, being injury-free, especially in jiu-jitsu. All these little toe stub, finger stubs can be annoying, but it's been good, and I love it. Actually, I do more jiu-jitsu than anything else, I think. I love rolling. Because when I get in camp, everything is striking. I gotta get back on it. But out of camp, I love rolling around. I love doing the jiu-jitsu. I love putting the gi. A great way to keep the weight off. Especially it's summertime now, and we're in these pajamas. It's kind of hot, so it helps a lot.
First round. Choke. I almost got choked like a minute in. Felt good. It was like way stronger than usual. So it was good. Good to see him back in class.
The roads today, I went with the head honcho, the chief, Mr. Matty Soda. The guy's a beast. He's a legend. I've been with him forever. Ever since I started training here, he always been the guy. Rylan Lazarus is the head honcho, but this is the chief over here. You're talking about the chief over here, and he's the man. So I love rolling with him. It's always fun. Me and him like talking shit to each other, but guy's an animal. He's a cheat code on the ground. So he's lucky he stays in jiu-jitsu and not comes to MMA.
Camp is going good. You know, we just got a jiu-jitsu workout in. We got a couple rounds with Max. You know, he's feeling big. He's feeling strong. You know, typically when I'm training with him, I'm trying to mimic his opponents, and not so much technique. It's always, obviously, I'm going to try and mimic the techniques that he would see in the fight. A lot of it is just the energy. You know, there's a difference in the way people feel. And from what I see of Dustin, he's pretty wiry and scrappy and looks like he can create good scrambles. He gives submissions, but he gets out pretty easily. You know what I mean? So I think he kind of plays possum. You know, he gives people like arm locks and, you know, he scrambles out and gets on top. You know, he gives them good positions and he ends up in better positions. So I'm just trying to kind of create that chaos for him so when he's in the cage, he doesn't have to figure it out. And then he has a handle on what's going on. I think we're ahead of schedule. He's looking sharp. You know, I can't wait until we get closer to the fight.
We at Hawaiian Gold's house today. We're not using government names because if you look at him, you look like a criminal already. So Hawaiian Gold, if you see him in the Apex lobby, run because he's cheating. Over here, we're cooking, barbecuing. I thought I was just gonna come and eat some good barbecue, but I guess I gotta go cut vegetables and that's life if you don't got people bringing you down, you know? It is. My friends, they don't go cheap, bro. A piece of a total.
To me, I just cut them any kind.
Okay, Roger. Perfect. That's all I had to give, cause I just gotta cut cubes, huh?
Yeah, I just gotta cut cubes, bro.
Cut cubes,
It's all in the same place anyways.
Just cut them any way, you said. Oh, cut the butter, bro. This guy's on his watching struggles a little bit.
There we go. That's there we go.
Look, these look like Lego pieces.
Oh, now you guys like big chunks. now you guys
No,
complaining
you're
about the
cutting
size.
better now.
Onions, tomato, and what? What is this? This is green onions. No, burger. Chunks. We made premium. No, we can't tell you, bro. The chefs. I can tell you what kind of poke it is, and people are gonna take my invention and use them and make money off of them. Bro.
We're here with like one of my best friends. He was in my my court when I got married, and we do this thing like at least once a month where we all gather and we prepare a meal and we feast. And it takes a village really to prepare for Max, and like the fact that I have such great friends, they're basically like my brothers, help me and Max, you know, get to the goal and just, you know, in any way they can is the most grateful thing we have.
Good steam the fish in this for the make the Chinese style. I use chilies just because once the fish steam kind of starts to fall apart and it's hard to pick them up, yeah. When these are all like cooked and stuff, so this way you can just grab both sides of the leaf, let it pink, lift them up, throw them right inside a pan or whatever you get, you know. Easier. Plus it's free. Got away from my garden.
Killer, what we got?
Got 3-piece Seabramski.
Yes, sir! Come to go.
Down. Sorry, bro. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle. Ross,
Everything is major.
be careful, there's bones.
But sea beam thing is mean, bro.
Seabramski's killer.
And it's just a good time, all the time when you get to have family gatherings. You know, we had a family barbecue. It's a great way to finish off a great week of training. And then on the opposite side of that, it's a great way to start off a hard week of training. So we're on to the next, and I can't wait.